We have breaking news this morning from Earth orbit, where astronauts from a SpaceX capsule are carrying out the first ever commercial spacewalk. Mark Strassman is tracking the Polaris Dawn mission. What's going on, Mark? How you doing?
Good morning, Nate. Good morning. This is a real milestone. The first time a company and not a country has tried a spacewalk. I want to show you some remarkable pictures from space. Let's get right to these pictures. First out of the hatch, Jared Isaacman, a 41-year-old billionaire entrepreneur and the mission's commander. He got right to work moving his arms around to test the mobility of these new spacesuits, one of the major objectives of this mission. SpaceX completely redesigned the spacesuit to make this moment possible. After about 12 minutes, he lowered himself back inside. And next up, Sarah Gillis, a SpaceX engineer who for years has trained astronauts. Now she's one herself. Gillis is one of 2 SpaceX employees on this ship, both women, who on this flight have traveled farther from Earth than any other women in history. SpaceX's long-term goal is to colonize the moon and Mars, and for that, it says it'll need thousands of these spacesuits, so this morning's spacewalk is the first step in developing that capability. The Polaris Dawn mission, if all things go well, scheduled to splash down this weekend.
Mark, that's a big wow. This Jared Isaacman, I've met him before, and he was saying this is like a dream come true for him. I can't imagine what this feels like.
I mean,
for all of them.
Congratulations to Jared. I love your work. You make this very exciting. But
Yes.
we went to the moon 60 years ago. We did a spacewalk. This is basically an accounting change. So congratulations. Now it's a private company, not a taxpayer. But call me when you get to Mars. That's how I feel.
You sound a little Debbie Downer.
I'm sorry.
Tell us how you really feel, Tony.
Have you been drinking some haterade?
We call it history. It's just like they had a little different drop-down menu where the money came from.
I know,
mean,
but
this guy's moving his arm. We had people walking on the moon.
But they're not trained astronauts. What do you think? They're not trained astronauts.
I think it's a remarkable moment. The whole idea
Yes.
of this new commercial era space is to democratize space, to allow access to space. This is the next first step. Yes, it's been done before.
Yes, thank you for acknowledging that I'm not crazy.
Before,
Okay.
but nothing like this.
You know what we like to say at times like this in the studio? Everybody's
I know what you go.
Oh,
Tony!
Bring it in, bring it in. People know what I'm talking about online. They know. All right.
Oh, I think he's had some haterade or something. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Tony. Thank you.